How's it going, gamer? You got Hands here, and today in Dauntless we're going over Boreus Chain Blade build. It's pretty amazing, as you can see. We're utilizing Reaper's Dance and Momentum Blades. That's why I'm able to pull back and pull forward so much, stack Reaper's Dance so high, and do that 7k damage that you just saw. So remember, that's how you want to use this build. Pop back and forth, and remember the second one's always free within the 4 seconds. And then once you use all of your stacks, you want to expel it with that crazy blade spin for maximum damage. So turn on your system, grab your chain blades, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now. What's up, guys? Hands coming at you with another build. I'm really loving Boreus weapons right now, so I figured why not do the chain blades, because I already did the sword and the strikers, and this build is really strong, as you can see. And as you can also see, I only have this bad boy at a level 11, and we were pushing like 6-7k damage, I think, if I recall right, but if you stack them up, it's a lot more. But anyways, imagine if it was maxed out, you'd be doing even way more damage. Anyways, let's hop into this build because it is pretty dope. So you want Boreus Chain Blades, and it has a +3 conditioning, and we're going to work with that because conditioning is pretty sweet, you know, if you use it right, and it's just nice to have it in general. What's really great about it, this weapon, I mean, in general, is after using your special, which we will be doing a crap load because of the Reaper's Dance and Momentum Blades mods that we're using, we generate 3 frost sprites that your next attack does +60 damage and minor frost damage, max 4 sprites. And we're going to put a +3 overpower and a sturdy cell. You can change the sturdy for fireproof or whatever kind of behemoth you're going up against, but sturdy is pretty cool because it prevents you from getting staggered. Yes, you do still take damage, but you can continue to do damage so you don't get interrupted. But of course, like I said, that's on a cooldown. And we'll be using Reaper's Dance because it's pretty dope. Once you pull off the target, you want to push forward like you saw with a secondary attack so you can stack up your Reaper's Dance, and then you want to follow up with the secondary to expel the stacks with a +40 damage % per stack, which, like you saw me, you want to keep attacking and following up and then finish off with your blade spin attack. It is really dope, and it's really awesome for maximum damage. And the reason that's working so well, not just because it's Boreus's weapon and chain blades, is because of this mod. After using our special, our next special used in 4 seconds is free, which is really dope. So like, again, as I said, as you saw, you pop up, you suck back, you pop up, you go back, you pop up, you go back, and your last one is free. Well, they're all free in between each one you use, but make sure you have that last one so you can do that blade spin and knock down all your damage stacks and do some crazy damage. And for the headpiece, we'll be using Shroud's head, and it has a +3 rage, and we're going to put a +3 discipline cell. So that can knock us to half health, and we can use stuff like rage, wild frenzy, you know. And then for the chest piece, we're going to be using Shroud's chest piece that has a +3 rage, and we're going to put a +3 overpower cell. And then we'll be using now Carrion's grasp because they're dope, and it has a +3 predator, and we're going to put a +3 wild frenzy. And for the feet, that's Kashai's feet, that has a +3 predator, and we're going to put a zeal in there. Why zeal? Because zeal is the new thing. It is awesome. And we'll be using it with Drask's eye because it has, on an insta tap, deals 30 increased damage, % damage for 6 seconds. And zeal here really makes that go out of this world OP awesome. If you don't have zeal, use something like Etheric Frenzy, Etheric Tunement, what's another good one? Conduit. But it's entirely up to you. For the tonics, I highly suggest them for in-game stuff like Aether Tonic Drive, so you can keep that lantern going so you can maintain zeal, which is a lot of increased damage because of Drask's lantern. And then Frenzy Tonic is even more damage. And then Blitz Tonic for attack speed. So all in all, what we got is a +6 overpower, which does 60% damage versus staggered behemoths, and then a 35% damage if we don't get hit from predator, and then another 25% damage all the time from rage. And then zeal makes our 30% damage from Drask's lantern 65% better. That is crazy. That's a lot more damage, guys. And the conditioning gives us stamina regen, which is really good because we're going to be dodging and dashing, attacking and swinging all over the place, and this definitely is a helpful cell. Discipline is required so we can use Wild Frenzy and Rage, and that is really good stuff to be using at the end game, and we only need a +3 to knock us to half health. That also gives us a +7.5 critical strike chance. And I explained Sturdy earlier. Remember, you can switch it up whatever you prefer, but Sturdy is pretty dope just for a regular, test the build out and see how you like it kind of thing. Wild Frenzy is giving us a 12.5% attack speed increase all the time because we're under half health, which is really good. So all in all, this cell family that we got going on here is really awesome. You saw the damage. It could be better if you level it up, obviously higher than I did, but you can see what happens with this build, what you can do with this build, and it is strong, and I hope you're able to make it.